Hello pile one, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another pick a card love mini reading. Okay, it's gonna be a mini reading, meaning it's gonna be about maybe 5 minutes, give or take a couple. And just to let you guys know, these readings can be very blunt just because there's not any time for like any padding to come through. So that's what I've noticed about the mini readings. They tend to be very blunt, straight and to the point. So just keep that in mind as the messages come out, you guys. If you're kind of in a place in your healing journey where, you know, specific information might trigger you or hurt you, or you feel like it might, you know, kind of send you back a few steps, maybe, you know, put some time into the healing journey until you're, you know, so that you'll be able to receive the message no matter what it might be. Okay, that's just my little disclaimer, you guys, because I want to make sure that these readings are helping you. All right, so if you do happen to feel triggered and you don't know how to work through those triggers, just check the description box below. I have another channel. There's actually a video linked in the description box called Releasing the Wants, and that helps you to process through triggers so that you're no longer feeling triggered by certain things. Okay, all right, pile one, let's see, you guys were drawn to the blue agate, the blue lace agate. Just keep in mind this is a general reading. Whatever resonates, take it. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave it behind for the people for whom it does. And I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. All the booking details are in the description box below. There are a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. All right, you guys, we're going to get started with your reading. Let's see what is going on here with does your person, pile one, see a future with you right off the bat. You guys, we got two yeses. We got a yes here, and then we have soulmate. It says yes, this is your soulmate, but that's another yes. And then we got deep freeze in the reverse. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say, and I will be clarifying if I, you know, if need be. We got the Star in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the Chariot in the reverse. I see where this deep freeze is coming from. Okay, so you guys may be in some kind of suspended communication with your person. The two of you may not be talking often, if at all. But with the deep freeze in the reverse, it's like whatever stagnation is happening here, like your person's heart is starting to thaw. So it may have been pile one that prior and up to this point, maybe your person didn't see a future with you, but now they're starting to warm up with the idea of a future. And it's not necessarily saying that they didn't see a future with you personally. This just could be something that they have just towards, you know, commitment in general. That's not in this reading. That's not this specific reading though, but just letting you know, it's like their heart has warmed up because we've got two yeses here. Your person is feeling this soulmate energy between the two of you. Okay, so if their heart was hardened when it came to commitments, and I just heard the word situationship, so that may be what this is with your person. But if things have been suspended in more of a casual dynamic between the two of you, their heart is opening and warming up to the idea of sharing a future and having a future with you, okay? With the Two of Swords in the reverse, this can talk about, you know, blocked communication becoming unblocked, or, you know, if it's not blocked, then maybe it's just been restricted somehow. Like access to communication is going to be restored. I'll find out what's going on with the Star in reverse. Yeah, and then the Chariot in reverse talks about putting the brakes on something, right? There is kind of a stop-start and a push and pull dynamic when it comes to your person. This deep freeze, it feels like it's been happening, you know, the thawing out process on your person's heart and the way that they've been looking at things seems like it's been a very slow going process. When you think about something thawing, it usually takes a lot of time, okay? And that seems like what's been going on here. Let me find out what is going on with, let's see, Hope in reverse, or Aquarius in what's going on with so far, you guys, we have Cancer coming out, we have Aquarius here are some of the signs. Yeah, your person may have been a little bit of a scaredy cat, pile one. You know, we had the Knight of Cups here, so this is talking about somebody that's romantic. This is also talking about a love offering, right? Not wanting to be disappointed in love. Your person may have just been going very slow, kind of in observation mode with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody with no direction, right? We also have the Chariot in the reverse, and so it's like this is carrying the energies, pile one, of somebody where it's like it may have been instant. Forward moving progress in this connection has stopped, but that doesn't mean that your person has stopped like the process of like quote unquote thawing out when it comes to having or experiencing a future with you. There definitely seems to be something going on in the background with your person's mindset, pile one, where they may have been thinking that, you know, I just heard relationships are useless. That may have been a prior mindset that they're coming. There's not a lot of hope and optimism when it comes to a future, and they may still carry this mentality, okay? This just may be part of their process. They may see a future with you, but they also may be stuck in very, what's that called? Catastrophic thinking when it comes to commitments in general that they're needing to possibly heal through. Like they can see a future with you, but they also are not very optimistic with things ending well. It's kind of the energy that and they could be carrying a lot of that responsibility in themselves. They may feel like maybe they're not partnership material or, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend material, or, you know, spouse material or whatever. What's going on with Chariot in the reverse? And then we'll wrap up your guys' reading. What is Chariot in reverse? Yeah, they stopped communication. So it feels like, you know, I don't know how long you guys have not been in communication or how long there hasn't been progress. It may have been a long time for some of you, or what you perceive to be as a long time. You know, perceptions are they're individual, right? What may be a long time for me may not be a long time for you. But with the Two of Swords in reverse here, it feels like, you know, they will be coming out of this mode of stagnation, no progress being made. I mean, there is progress being made in the interim, you guys. You can't see it because it's this thawing out process that's happening, like somewhere in the background, okay? But to answer your question, you guys, pile one, does your person see a future with you? Yes, they do, okay? It's been a long time in the making that, you know, and they may had a lot of stops and starts getting to that point, but they do see a future with you. All right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, make sure you're smashing that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked, let me know how it resonated. If you want to become part of the family, just hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, pile one, I'll see you guys at your next reading. Bye. Hey pile two, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We are doing another pick a card love reading, and this is going to be a mini reading, so it's going to be about 5 minutes, give or take a few, okay? Just keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it. Whatever doesn't, just leave it behind for the people for whom it does resonate. I do have personal readings available. Just check the description box below for all the booking details. There are a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. Let's see, so pile two, you guys were drawn to the blue Aragonite palm stone. And I just want to give a little disclaimer, you guys, these mini readings tend to be very blunt and to the point. Okay, like no, that's just kind of how these have been turning out, I've noticed. And so I just want to give a little caveat to those of you who may be, you know, kind of newer on your healing journey. If you tend to be triggered a lot by, you know, maybe receiving some challenging information, there's a couple of things you can do. You can maybe hold off on this reading, okay? Or you can, if you don't already know how to, you can learn how to process through triggers as they are happening. There's a video that I made on the process of releasing through triggers and releasing the trigger altogether. And I mean by that, like once you release the trigger, it's no longer there. So something that used to trigger you before, when you release the trigger, if that thing happens again, it won't trigger you. I hope that makes sense. So check check the description box below. There is a video called Releasing the Wands. It's on my other channel, okay? So that process will teach you how to process and release triggers as they are, even when they're activated and as they are activated, okay? That's actually, you guys, really the only way to release and process a trigger is when it's actually activated, okay? Anyway, so let's see, pile 2, we're going to get right to your reading. Let's get all of your your pre-shuffled cards out. Let's see, we got success. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Aww. And then we have magic stream. So the number 18 might be significant, or the number 9 might be significant to this connection. We got the 6 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. There may be some healing going on in this connection. The 8 of Swords in the reverse. Let me see what Magic Stream has to say real quick, you guys. It says everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. In the upright position, it says that every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success, there's that word again, your success will benefit many. This almost seems like it's, honestly, the word that just came to me, you guys, is duh. Of course it's gonna, of course there's going to be, your person sees a future. Now, where your person is coming from, there's still kind of this energy where they feel like they're still kind of getting to know you. And that's kind of like part of the process. Like your person, pile 2, is still in the process of developing that sight and that vision. And so at this point, they're like, if things continue going in the direction that they've been going with pile 2, then yes, I see a future with pile 2, right? There may have been a change in direction, or maybe there needs to be a change in direction. We got the 6 of Swords here, which can talk about a peaceful transition. This could also be an energy, pile 2, of the two of you needing to get reacquainted or getting to know each other again, maybe after a time of absence or a time of separation with the 10 of Swords in the reverse. There may have been an ending or a breakup in this connection, definitely, okay, for a lot of you that is coming through. With the 8 of Swords in the reverse here, and it's also right under Magic Stream, that's letting me know that your person has had some kind of, not like they're seeing something different, okay? They're seeing maybe how they have gotten in their own way when it comes to the way things have unfolded in this connection, and now that they're starting to see things in a new and different light and in a new and different perspective, they're starting to see maybe possibilities with this connection that they haven't been able to really see before. I hope that's making sense. So, I mean, overall, pile 2, the energy here is like, does your person see a future? They see the potential of one, right? They definitely see the potential for a future. Let's find out what's going on here with the 6 of Swords. We're going to do a little bit of clarifying just to get you guys some more information, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, there was a little bit. Your person may have been holding off on taking action toward this connection until they really kind of got this clarity that they needed with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. With the getting to know each other, this just is carrying the energy, pile 2, of your person really just being in observation mode right now. Making sure they're seeing the whole picture before they make that judgment call, okay? What's the 10 of Swords in the reverse? Tell me more about the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We do have ending here, but it's showing up in the reverse, and so this is definitely something, if you are currently if you've experienced a separation with this person, or if you are experiencing a separation with them, this is not the end for them. They're not seeing it that way. Yeah, see, look, they can see, like right now, the way things are going, you know, things in their eyes are looking pretty good with the Nine of Cups here. Pile 2. That's like wish fulfillment, right? Maybe your person, maybe the two of you are experiencing a new start here. Maybe it's like you guys got off on the wrong foot before, and now you guys have been maybe able to get on like a better footing in this connection. And then I'm looking at, there's the Ten of Swords in the reverse at the back of the deck again. Wow. Let's find out what's going on with the Eight of Swords in the reverse here. What's the Eight of Swords in the reverse? You know what? I mean, in this energy may not even, for a lot of you, this energy is tied to you guys, and maybe like, maybe having had not really a false start, but like I said, maybe this connection got started off on the wrong foot. Maybe things ended badly, or things just didn't end in the best way. And so it's like now it's like this connection is being given a second chance, right? Eight of Swords in the reverse. What is that about? Tell me more about Eight of Swords in there. There's the Tower. Yeah, okay. There, yeah, some kind of an ending, some kind of an upheaval in this connection, whether it was an ending or not. There was something that caused your person to gain a different perspective on this connection. Whatever that perspective was before, it's changed to now they're kind of seeing there's potential here. Maybe it's been that they realized they weren't seeing you clearly, and or they weren't seeing themselves clearly, or they weren't seeing the connection clearly. But whatever this Tower moment has or was, it was definitely tied to this ending, okay? If there was an ending or a breakup or a separation, it is causing them to see things in a whole different light, all right, pile 2? That was your reading. The answer to that question is yes, they can see a future. They're still kind of hanging back a little bit and taking it day by day before they make one final judgment call on whether or not they're going to move in the direction of that future. All right, you guys? So if this resonated, if it entertained you, make sure you're taking a moment to smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. You can become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And we'll see you guys again very soon, pile 2. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another pick a card love reading. This is, it's a mini reading, so it's going to be about 5 minutes, give or take a few, okay? And we're going to be looking into if your person sees a future with you, okay? So I just want to make sure that I provide a little bit of a caveat or a disclaimer, because these are mini readings. They tend to be very blunt and to the point. Okay, that's just kind of the nature that they take on, and I'm very cognizant that there may be some of you watching who might be kind of new on your healing journey, okay? Or there might be some information or insights that come through that could have the potential to trigger you, and I'm very mindful of that. I don't mean to trigger you. It's just the way these messages have been coming out. So if that's you, if you're kind of new in your journey, you know, things tend to trigger you, there's a couple of things you can do. You can just either hold off on this reading until you've gotten a little bit further down the road in your journey, or I recommend learning how to completely dissolve those triggers so that no matter what's happening in your 3D reality, just, you know, things don't trigger you anymore. And yes, that is absolutely possible. I know from personal experience, and a lot of people that I recommend this upcoming resource to actually, you know, they experience that for themselves as well. And so it's a free resource. It's a video of mine that's on a different channel. It's linked in the description box below. It's called Releasing the Wants. Okay, that's kind of like the starting point of learning how to process and dissolve triggers so that no matter what information you're receiving, no matter what's happening, it doesn't knock you off balance emotionally and mentally. All right, you guys, so just wanted to put that in there. Keep in mind, pile 3, this is a general reading, so whatever resonates, take that, run with it. Anything that doesn't resonate, drop it, leave it behind for the people for whom it does. I do have personal readings available. They are linked, or booking details are linked in the description box below. There are a lot of $25 readings in the specific person category. So just go check them out and figure out which one most suits your needs. Okay, you guys? So pile 3, you guys were drawn to the Amazonite palm stone. Let's see, overall energies. We got remain positive, love yourself first, and then we also have encouragement. Let's see what the tarot says here. We got the 7 of Swords. We got the Sun, which is, you know, definitely a good sign. And then we got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. What is going on here? Let me see what's going on with encouragement. The number 54 could be significant, or the number 9. Encouragement in the upright position. It's funny that we have remain positive and then we've got encouragement, and I'll have to figure out what's going on with love yourself first. Encouragement in the upright position says you are receiving a nudge in the right direction. Okay. It says this card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored. And the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. I get it. Okay. This is giving me energies, you guys, of somebody, and I'm talking about your person, pile 3, somebody that may have had some really bad experiences when it comes to just relationships in general. It could be specifically romantic relationships, right? They are seeing where, you know, a future with you would be very exciting. Okay, the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of like nothing is hidden, everything is exposed. And so your person kind of has this, like what your person knows with you, pile 3, like what they see is what they get, right? I'll find out what the 7 of Swords is here for. It could be that, you know, their feelings for you may have snuck up on them, like they didn't see it coming, right? But with the 6 of Cups, like your person is trying. They're trying so hard because it feels like they don't have a very optimistic view of love in general, and it's tied to their past experiences, okay? But like I said, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and do they see a future with you? They definitely see the possibility of one, but they're very hesitant. And there's the Star in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. Yes, okay. Their connection with you and their experience of you in this connection, the way that you have been showing up, pile 3, is actually restoring hope for them, but they are still very hesitant to pull the trigger on that, right? Because there's just this feeling of your person, I don't want to say they're hanging on to past experiences, but they're definitely not wanting to repeat past experiences. They're trying to put the past behind them, and they're trying to remain positive. What is sneakiness here? Actually, I want to see what's going on with love yourself first. What's love yourself first in reverse? Tell me more about love yourself. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. There are definitely some behaviors. There are some behaviors and some attitudes. Yeah, some behaviors and some attitudes that your person is needing to get a handle on. Okay, and those behaviors and those attitudes are rooted in your person not loving themselves. Your person may have in the past, and this might be a fear of theirs, losing themselves in a connection, because that may have been what happened in the past. It may very well be that your person, prior to this point anyway, may have gotten lost. Like if they got feelings for someone, may have caused them to lose control, or what they feel like lose control, right? And some people can be very, very afraid of attaching romantically to somebody or letting somebody into their heart space because, you know, they don't know how to manage feelings, and they're afraid that if they give someone their heart, that person's going to stomp all over it. This kind of feels like where your person's been coming from. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is definitely giving me vibes, pile 3, of your person running away from commitment, okay? Running away from maybe even this connection in like specifically in general. Now, this isn't a reading for me to tell you what their actions are actually going to be, where I'm just letting you know whether they do or whether they don't see a future with you. Now, what they're gonna do with that information has yet to be seen. There's another, you know, I have other videos here on this channel where you can go check out like what their next actions are actually going to be. You know, what are they more than likely going to do? Go check out my confusing connection readings. I mean, those readings are like an hour long, and it gets so much in depth and in detail about what's going on within your person when it comes to you and the connection. But does your person see a future with you? Yes, they do. They definitely see the potential that's there. There's even kind of energies here where your person even wants a future with you. They do want a future with you, and at the same time, they're kind of wary of it because they haven't had the best experiences when it comes to, you know, romantic connections in general. They may have been lied to, cheated on. They may have been deceived. They may have, you know, gotten to this point of feeling very happy in connections and then, you know, the rug being ripped out from underneath them, okay? Anyway, that was your reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, make sure you're smashing that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. See you soon.